Alright, hello there everybody. This is Southern Weather Media, and today we're back with another thrift store find. This is a First Alert WX-150. Now I actually already recorded a checkout video of this thing, but not only was I just kind of tired and probably not sounding too good at the time, but also there were a few things I didn't understand about this radio, and I just looked up the manual, and now I think I've got a better understanding of it, so I thought I'd re-record the video. And it didn't come with a power cord, but thankfully, I already had one at home that works with it. And I already pressed all the buttons, of course, but I'll go ahead and do that again. And flip the switch. And yeah, this was kind of expensive for not having a power adapter. But I mean, there's no battery corrosion, which is honestly kind of a miracle, because there were batteries in there, and these things, I believe, are from 2005. I think these energizers tended to come with a 10-year guarantee. But there's absolutely no damage in there. So that's great. When I got the radio, the volume was set pretty high. I think it was up to about there. And the ketone was on. I went ahead and turned that off. It'll turn it back on. And it was set to channel 2.
Light south to southwest winds.
Although I already set it to my main channel, channel 6, which receives WX-150 Cleveland. So let's go into the menu. And first, ketone. Whoops. Alright, so alert mode. And when I first got it, whoops, there we go. It was on siren mode. And the backlight was set to off. Well, it's definitely not off now. I think that just means the opposite of being always on. So it's kind of weird, but there we go. And I'm not going to use the alarm clock on here. I discovered something interesting when I initially set this radio, and that is that when you're updating the date of the week itself doesn't actually change. It still says Saturday, even though today's Friday. But apparently, when you exit the menu, then it updates the day of the week. And it was on level 6 when I got it. I'll go ahead and turn it all the way up. And here's the siren test. Oh man. Here we go again. When I first recorded the video, I kept accidentally pressing the save button, because it's like the select button, I guess. Okay. It's pretty loud. And it gets pretty quiet, actually. Not loud at all. You can hear kind of a lower frequency harmonic in there. Interesting. I like that you can press the buttons pretty quickly on this thing. And oddly enough, it had this in here. New event 1, UR1. So that was the event code that was programmed in, UR1. I don't know what that means, and it says user event code 1. But what's even weirder is that if you go to the alert log, it actually had received that in there. And I don't think there's a way to view the date and time that it was received, but as you can see, it has 17 events in the log. First, we've got a tornado watch, weekly test, and look at this. It apparently, I'm not sure if maybe it saved it to the log when somebody programmed that in there as a new event, but that is just really weird. I don't know why the event code itself would have been set to UR1. I can't really understand that. We've got a flash flood warning, another tornado watch, weekly test, severe thunderstorm watch, and another one. And then just a bunch more weeklies. And that's it. Alright, so I think I turned this one on. It was already off. But I'm just going to go through this and make sure everything is on here. The weekly test was also off, but I already turned that on. And I think I should leave this one off. I might try to do this at midnight or something. I've had that happen with my Sangean CL100 before. I wonder if it actually lights up one of the lights when this happens. That's a pretty long message. A lot of Radio Shack radios just say, check op. Alright, and that's it. Okay, now there's already a county programmed in here. So I'm not really sure. I don't really want to show this on video, but I will say it begins with 201. And I don't know which state or territory that would be for. So I'm just going to set it to my regular county. And there's nothing else in there. Actually, now that I remember, it did say in the manual that in order to make it receive for all counties, you just put in all zeros. So I need to do that instead. Since this one can disable alerts and change the siren level, I think it's probably fine if I just have it on all counties. And just to make sure, okay. All right. Oh, whoops. And here's how it sounds on the weather channels.
Time is 2:37. Degrees, wind south at 6 miles an hour. Anderson, it was mostly sunny, 58 degrees, wind south at 7 miles an hour. Atlanta, it was partly sunny, 50. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed through tonight. The current time is...
Doesn't KUC80's phone line feed sound terrible?
The following reports of weather, temperature, and wind were taken at 2 p.m. Atlanta, it was partly sunny. Oh, it was mostly
Like, this is
sunny.
much better.
59 degrees, windy
My other
63
local
miles
phone line
an hour.
stations are so much better.
Chattanooga, it was partly sunny. 53 tonight. High fire danger conditions this afternoon. Greenville, Spartanburg, it was mostly sunny. 59 degrees.
Alright. So there we go. That would be probably about it for this radio. It's a pretty simple radio as far as plugs go. It, of course, does have the ability to recharge your batteries, which is really nice. I have a lot of rechargeable AA's, so I'll probably be using those in this so I can recharge them. And I think the screen is pretty good. The contrast is a little bit on the high side. It gets harder to read, even with the backlight on, at any kind of an angle. But at least the alert level lights are easy to see. And it has the neat full-color printing for the Public Alert and NOAA logos. So that is pretty cool. And I've also been wanting to get this radio for quite some time. And I know this is not a rare radio, but I did not expect this to be at the thrift store. So it's pretty cool. So there we go. That'll be it for this video, and thank you for watching.